countries like Mexico, where they're killing us on the border, absolutely destroying us on the border. They're destroying us in terms of economic development. Companies like Carrier Air Conditioner just moving into Mexico, Ford moving into Mexico. The business
But you want to cut down unions
in Chicago and moving into Mexico. You have to stop it, folks. We have to stop it. We're going to create jobs. We're going to create jobs like we've never seen. We're going to lower taxes. I'm going to land that. Larry Kudlow and so many others.
Well, I agree with that one thing that you said, like Carrier going to Mexico is wrong, and those. I agree with that, but then on the other hand, he's against unions. So those companies are able to move because there's no union movement. There's no path. I mean, what would stop them from going there? And how are you going to create jobs when you?
Companies that are moving out. When you see Pfizer moving to Ireland, and you see so many other companies constantly, now they're leaving. They used to move from New York to Florida, or they'd move from New Jersey to someplace else, Chris. But now they're moving from here. Not that many people are living here, Joe. But Chris understands the problem, fully understands. Now they're leaving from places that they used to move to into other parts of the world. We can't let that happen. Well, we've lost our manufacturing jobs. We've lost our manufacturing. Millions and millions of jobs. Thousands and thousands and thousands of plants, manufacturing plants, warehouses. I mean, we are losing so much. We can't let it happen. I tell the story often about a friend of mine who is in the excavation business, and he always orders Caterpillar. And recently he ordered Komatsu tractors from Japan because they've cut the yen, they've devalued the yen to such an extent that it was virtually impossible for Caterpillar to compete. And I don't want that to happen. That's not going to happen. They shouldn't be allowed to do it. We have tremendous power over everybody because we are really the source. We have great, great power. The problem is we have politicians that truly, truly, truly don't know what they're doing. So we're going to work very, very hard. I'm so honored by this evening. If you would have told me on June 16th, when I was with my wife, Melania, and we came down the escalator in Trump Tower, and it looked literally, well, a little bit like this. We have a lot of cameras here for that. It looked literally like the Academy Awards. I never saw so many cameras in my life. And it takes courage to run. I'll tell you what, it takes a lot of courage to run for president. I've never done this before. I've been a job producer. I've done a lot of things, but this is something I've never done. But I felt
and we're so lucky,
the incompetence of the Iran deal. We give $150 billion. We get absolutely nothing.
I can't believe Chris Christie is like sucking up that big.
Because he wants to be vice president. Look at him. He's a
I mean,
little
his tongue
fucking
will
dude.
go right up his ass on it.
He already has.
Oh my
I don't
God.
like it.
Oh God. And then Donald Trump. He just makes us sick to look at.
It's just an amazing honor to have you with me tonight. If you want press, I think we told you before it would be okay if you want to ask me questions. Yes, sir.
The campaign is focused on uniting, not dividing. You're critical that you're dividing.
You're not talking about uniting anything.
There's been a lot of press.
You're not, well, yes you are. You're talking about uniting white people, white, middle class and rich people, I guess, if there's any middle class left.
If Donald Trump ends up as the Republican nominee for conservatives, we'll need to all right, well, we'll need to find other party options. Let me say that.
I mean, it's just nuts. We're talking about uniting. No, you're not.
If you've seen what's happened, whether you go to
Well, he's using the verbiage that people want to hear.
a tremendous victory tonight, tremendous in the
Right, but I mean, he's done nothing to unite. Well, like I say, he's done a lot to unite white, scared people. Isn't that who he's uniting?
The
White,
bigots.
scared people?
He's united the fucking KKK.
Oh, well, he didn't know about them. His daddy was a member, but he doesn't know about them.
He doesn't know about the KKK.
Right, he doesn't know. Should he disavow somebody who's been a member? He doesn't know.
We have expanded.
He's never met him.
Never met the guy from the KKK.
He's just such an idiot.
Trump wins 5 states: Alabama, Georgia,
Massachusetts, Tennessee, and Virginia.
They're longtime Democrats, and they were never going to switch, and they all switched, and they were independents. And we've actually expanded the party. Look at the number of votes we had in that area as an
He's
example.
just.
4 years
He's
ago,
expanded it to white scared
we
people.
doubled it. We were almost 800,000.
Oh,
Whereas the
Chris Christie, get your tongue back in your mouth.
He's trying real hard to be vice president.
Well, he did make it to president, so I guess that's the next best thing.
I'm going to go after one person. That's Hillary Clinton. On the assumption
Oh my God. Virginia. Rubio came in pretty strong in Virginia, though.
I mean, it was close. Alabama, look at that. Nearly 46%.
That is shocking.
Wow.
Scared white people.
Alabama, they're
Well,
still
because-
stuck in the
because-
1950s.
Well, and there's no black registered Republicans other than, you know, token. So that is all the scared white people. Those are the Trump voters, scared white people.
Uneducated.
Not necessarily uneducated, I wouldn't say that, but I say scared. They're
Georgia
worried.
41. That's pretty big.
Scared white people.
in many decades.
I mean, it's people that are afraid that America is becoming too diverse, that other religions are coming in. I mean, and it is true. I mean, look what happened when Christians came to this country. They decimated all other beliefs and religions and people. So, I mean, maybe there's some validity to it, but I don't think so.
I don't think so in like modern era. Like most people are trying to come and have a crusade and
Right. I mean,
like
it's not like where
genocide.
Right. It's not like when the Christians came in and just
Said you convert it, we kill you.
right, or you're the devil.
Millions of women have been helped by Planned Parenthood. But we're not going to allow and we're not going to fund as long as you have the abortion going on at Planned Parenthood. And we understand that. And I've said it loud and clear. And we'll see what happens. But Planned Parenthood, millions of people.
God, talking about Planned Parenthood.
And he supports Planned Parenthood.
This was a setup. This was people.
But he says that we're not going to fund it as long as they have abortions at their facility. But what? No government money goes to fund abortions.
But that's where he does so little about what happens with government money. He doesn't have a clue.
I'm more conservative than anybody on the military.
But it's funny because people will support that. Okay, well you can keep Planned Parenthood open, but you stop having abortions there because I don't want my taxpayers' money going to. It doesn't. Like that's like a completely separate thing. And the percentage of like out of everyone in that city, the percentages of like abortions that actually are performed there out of like the gross like total number of people that they help are like so it's like
I
a
know.
small percentage.
It's such a small percentage. Very small.
Do you feel like the presumptive nominee at this point?
I feel awfully good. I mean, I'm watching your people.
I feel
I'm
lonely.
watching your people. Oh, and I'm going to be very nice. I'm going to be very nice. I'm watching your people.
He's one half the delegates.
I'm watching your people.
I'm watching the MSNBC people too. Okay? See? I'm becoming diplomatic.
Oh, this is so scary. I just can imagine what he would be like if he had to go meet with these great leaders and if there's a crisis somewhere and he has
Oh
to
my
deal
god,
with
he's
it.
like I couldn't even like he doesn't have an intelligent sentence, like a complete thought. At all.
No.
He speaks like a 7-year-old.
I would say a 13-year-old bully is what I think of him
And one of
as.
the things my son Eric told me, which I didn't even realize, is that not only did I win most of the states, and some are coming in and I'm expected to win them, but I came in second. I came in no worse than second. So it wasn't like I won and then I disappeared. The worst I had was a second. So I'm very, very honored by the turnout. Okay? Yes, go ahead.
It's so crazy. It's just so crazy. That saying that.
Felt it necessary to suggest that you had not been clear enough. You've been equivocal about the role that hate groups or the KKK might play in relationship either to your movement or your
Oh, we're bringing up the KKK.
I don't know that group.
I don't know that group.
I just about when in fact, Chris is my number one. When Chris gave me the honor of joining the campaign, he Donald, what you've got is a movement. We spoke today in Kentucky. You've never seen a crowd like that. That had to be 20,000 people inside this massive convention center, and it was incredible. And every place.
And it was incredible.
It was.
God, he's like, I feel stupid, more stupid by listening to him. Like more sucks the like. Yeah, I do feel more stupider by listening. Every time I listen to Trump speak,
our IQ like is dropping, and that's how he gets his voters.
I'm like,
idiocracy.
I'm like, what did he just say? Like, you can't put it together.
Look, Kasich is doing. Kasich is doing very well in Vermont.
Now everybody knew I did that, but the press refused to look at that. It was right after. And I disavowed.
Carson just needs to walk. I mean, Carson, come on, you got a gun. Go get some clean clothes.
Carson will be out of the race after today, and I bet you Kasich will too. And which I'm kind of sad because I would have liked to see Kasich go a little further.
I like to see. Kasich's the only one that I would leave. Like, okay, I don't have to move. No, I won't move, but it is scary.
No, it's not. But there is going to always be some negotiation.
It's crazy that this is what's happening though. I just think it's so crazy.
It's 2016. And we're talking like it's like 1930.
I know, you have to worry about what black people, I mean, it's just crazy. It's just like, can't let that religion in, and this is what I don't understand, because so many people who support him are people who have heritage, is that their ancestors dealt with a lot of the same offenses, like when the Irish came in and the Catholics, and you know what I mean, it's just like they were dealing with all that racism and hatred, and yet now they are inflicting it on the next group of people, and it's awful.
But I also think that that's a byproduct of undereducation.
No, I don't agree with you that these are uneducated people in that.
They know very little about the American history.
Well, they
know very
scared.
little about how they're scared because they're ignorant because they've not been educated on our history and our heritage, and then all of a sudden they are listening to someone like Trump come in and say one thing, and they're like, oh yeah, I do see that happening. I'm like, what are they calling it now? Like racial cleansing, getting rid of the European Americans. Really, they seriously think that it's like a plot to racially cleanse, to get rid of white people. That is the most ignorant statement, and it's not. Educated people don't make comments like that. People make comments like that because they've not been exposed, and they haven't been
or their exposure
enlightened.
has been negative.
Well, I guarantee you, in some of these schools in these rural counties aren't teaching people that during World War II we had containment camps for Japanese Americans,
right.
And just because they were Japanese or appeared to be Japanese, they got arrested at the door. Everything was seized and thrown into basically a concentration camp.
Right.
And on top of them not knowing, they would be okay with doing it to Muslims.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, they're okay with it. They are scared.
But what they don't realize is that they're also saying that it's okay to do that to someone that Muslim or black or whatever the demographic may be. But they're doing it out of like a defense mechanism because they feel like that's happening to them. It's weird to me that they feel like, oh well, we can prosecute or persecute them or imprisonate them or take away their constitutional rights. Because
what is that?
Because they're whatever, but it's because they're infringing on my rights.
Right, exactly.
That their rights aren't being infringed upon. It's just that's just what being
but I mean,
affected.
it's like the whole war on Christmas.
They're talking about this wall.
Oh, the
my
wall!
gosh.
Thank goodness for the wall.
Let's build a wall around Donald Trump and.
They built a wall.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen with these people. So when you think of it, and then they say, you'll never be able to build a wall. Well, it's 2,000 miles, but we really need 1,000 miles. the Great Wall of China, built 2,000 years ago, is 13,000 miles, folks. And they didn't have Caterpillar tractors, because I don't use Caterpillar if you want to know the truth. Or John Deere, buy a lot of equipment from John Deere. I love John Deere too. But they didn't have tractors. They didn't have cranes. They didn't have excavators.
Oh, he's just so
The
silly.
wall is 13,000 miles long. We need 1,000 miles. And we have all of the materials. We can do that so beautifully. And this is going to be
So beautifully.
high wall. They're gonna be
A beautiful wall. I just asked Germany how beautiful the wall
Talking
was.
about bringing the wall in still.
It's a beautiful wall. It's a beautiful thing.
bucolic, so beautiful. You look at the field.
Why do people feel like we need to have a wall? Most of our immigration to Mexico is in like the negative. Like more people are going to Mexico than coming from Mexico. Shit, if Trump becomes president, I might move to Mexico City.
Of course it
I do love Mexico
He
City.
says he's gonna stop heroin by building the wall.
Yes, he'll stop heroin. That'll happen.
There's no logic behind any of what he's saying.
I have a lot of respect for Rick Scott. I don't know about his endorsement, but he's a friend of mine. I have a lot of respect for Rick Scott.
Rick Scott.
Apparently he's on the short list to be vice, and he's like a weasel.
Oh, he just looking at him makes me creep out. I was gone when all that where he was running was. I wasn't living in this country then, so I sort of missed it all. And then I'm like,
There's something wrong with him.
well, he's a crook.
Big problem. Not only for us. You take a look
I don't understand how he got reelected.
I don't understand how he got elected the first time.
Well, somebody said that Rick Scott got reelected because South Florida didn't go and vote. Like only 20% of the registered Democrats in South Florida actually went and voted. And so that's the reason why Christie didn't win the election.
Yeah,
But I'm sorry, like,
is-
Democrats lose when Republicans win when Democrats don't vote.
Yes, absolutely.
There's more people that vote Democrat or Democratic leaning than
Yes.
Republican.
Yes, absolutely.
The problem is that Democrats are always like, well, there's always any reason or excuse.
but they're not accepting people. We're going to get, wait. We're going to get the Gulf states to pay for it. Because they should.
I'm not specifically on the refugees. I'm talking about your plan to ban all Muslims.
I gave you a good answer. You don't know what I said. Yes, go ahead.
He doesn't have any plans.
He didn't answer it.
He doesn't have any plans. He doesn't know. He doesn't have a
He
clue.
said he's gonna get all the Gulf state people to pay for a damn. Can you see what it says?
Well, we're a little lagged in here.
Alright, so he said that he's gonna get all the Gulf states, instead of allowing any Islamic people in, he's gonna make it a safe zone in Syria. And he's gonna make the Gulf states pay for it.
Of course he is. So he's gonna get with Saudi
Because our country
Arabia.
is the strongest country in the world.
World.
Obviously.
Obviously, we can handle. That's why we've controlled all of what's going on.
The reason is I'm going to bring jobs back. I'm going to get Apple.
Who the hell is feeding him this shit to say?
And then he blew the lady off. She said that you didn't answer my question. And then he was like, next.
Oh, it's a woman. We don't have to bother with her little brain.
Well, she's just dumb, right? To
She's
him.
just dumb. It's a woman.
What is wrong with this guy?
We don't have to do anything. It's a woman.
He decided to go hostile.
The Lord only knows if she's fat. She's really useless.
Too funny. I need to take a picture of her setup.
Is there anyone on the live feed?
No, one person.
I gotta run across.
It's fine. You're
It's
good.
okay.
One person, that's me.
That's you. Yay.
I'm taking pictures of our setup.
Yeah, I
Get
can
another
have
beer.
beer. Something's hot. I'll bring you one. Bud Light, right?
Smile.
Did we end up with any of the
And these are my
prisoners?
song. No, we didn't get any cranberry now. Which that's kind of weird. It's very simple.
Get it,
now.
Josh.
Oh.
You want to take?
So we'll see what happens. Yes, go ahead.
Then we can hit the button.
Someone had too many tequilas.
It's a little blurry, but it's cute.
Alright, when you go get some more of this, I'll bring you a beer.
So, I mean, Trump just talks on, and people like listen. That's what's amazing.
Let's not ask it again. How many times do I say, listen, who are you, by the way? Who are you with?
I'm Jared Brazil with Sirius XM Radio.
Oh, very good. Good job. Look, I don't want to waste a lot of time. Okay, I'm going to get along great with Congress, okay? Paul Ryan, I don't know him well, but I'm sure I'm going to get along great with him. And if I don't, he's going to have to pay a big price, okay?
I don't get along with him. He's got to pay a big price.
Go ahead.
So stupid.
He's awful.
Infrastructure is going to hell. Our roads, our highways, our schools, our hospitals, our airports. I go throughout the world. I mean,
How are you planning on fixing
Yeah,
without taxes?
right.
You look at some of the, you look at the roadways they have. You look at the transport country.
Oh, fuck you. It's weird.
Corporate,
They have one airport. We have 8,000 airports.
but they also have taxes. They would rather.
Right.
Right, and then it costs more because you have to make profit.
Yeah.
This is what people don't get. People think, oh, taxes are bad, government's wasteful. No, because when you privatize it, it costs more and more and more because you have to get money for the stockholders. And
Because now
look
it's
at
like
the salaries people make head of corporations. It's insane.
Why haven't they done anything about it? Then you look at her record as Secretary of State. It's abysmal. You look at
Oh,
what's
fuck
going on in
you.
Syria.
He's just so full of shit. It's abysmal. He has no clue. He has
the
never
peanut
tried.
gallery in there. Oh, fuck you.
He's never tried to do anything, and then he wants to diss everybody. He has no clue. No clue.
Allowed to run, honestly, it would be a sad day for this country because what you did was wrong, and what you did, and let me just tell you,
What you have done is wrong.
Right. I mean, he's sitting here saying what she did.
You know,
I mean,
did she do this shit to you? No, because she has class. You piece of shit.
oh, he's just a bully. He's just a sad little tiny hand bully.
It's probably got
Now, here we
micro
go.
penis.
Deport all the undocumented immigrants. Let's see what he has to say about this.
No, plenty of women know his penis apparently. So, he's.
Deporting undocumented immigrants, are those parts of your plan negotiable? And would you consider allowing the people you said you would bring back into the country?
It's because he's politically incorrect, and that's what we need in this country to get great again.
questions, David, go ahead.
It's just so weird.
We're hearing some suggestions, including some from a few of your former maybe
Because he's cuckoo.
15 states at this point. Is that enough of a brush that pitch that
Okay, this Chris Christie's just getting.
The Republicans have tremendous.
Talk about Chris Christie.
Ah,
His mouth open.
Oh, are we like?
he is
not
awful.
Alright.
I know Trump he just keeps talking. He won't shut up.
But if I'm going to win 5, I've already won 5. But maybe it could be 6, 7, 8, 9. It could be 9. It could win 9 states tonight. If I'm going to win all of these states with tremendous numbers, and if I'm going to come in the worst is second,
The worst is 7.
I might not win.
I'm a winner.
We're a democracy.
Jesus.
It's awfully hard
I'm
to
a
say
winner.
the person
Jesus,
who
take the
won.
wheel.
Yeah, it's very hard. But I
It's
really
just
think
unbelievable.
that- I think it's a great question, David, because I really think that one of the biggest things that everybody is seeing happen, and everybody, is the Republican Party has become more dynamic. It's become more dynamic. A lot more people.
The Republican. Never been true to anybody.
Look at the numbers from
He just jumped in this one because he knew this is the only place he had a chance.
things that
Look
were
at our fancy
and it was
shop vac we bought.
That's awesome.
So we have a
That's
very,
really
very
good.
dynamic. I know Paul Ryan well, but I hope to be able to get along with him. I do know Mitch McConnell a little bit, to be able to get along with him. But remember this.
We did the garage door opener that you can open.
That's nice. That'll be good. If only we had a garage door and we shut his fucking mouth. Close.
I just want to end by thanking you. It's been an amazing period in my life.
Period.
We'll be having a baby very soon, and she's.
She didn't just call, but
She wanted to be
Dick
here. They all wanted
face.
to be here, but they
Oh, so gross.
could be certainly within the. But this has been amazing period.
hope you have a
You saw that.
Almost no.
His last name isn't really Trump.
And I just want to
Trump.
leave you with this.
It's Trump.
Unified.
Drumpa.
I saw that, but I didn't know. I didn't like look at it. I just saw what everybody was saying drunk.
And when
That's what his name originally was. Drunk.
it's going to beat us.
I mean, you know, his when they came
Who's here?
over, when his family immigrated here, their name was Drunk, but they changed it to Trump. And he's a dick.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
$18.
That's
that?
exciting.
$18.
It's a helicopter to play with.
We're live streaming.
Oh, cool. Yay, our bartender's here.
You got
Finally.
your release yet? No, you said 9 minutes.
Oh. Our bartender's here
It
in
is
10
live.
I heard our bartender will be here in 10 minutes.
Oh, I forgot your beer.
Oh,
I'm the
damn.
worst guy in the world.
Oh, God. So Cruz won 2, Trump won 5, and I can't even stand either of those people. Whoops, I'm sorry. I'm kicking. And Chrissy, good Lord, buddy. So what was it the other day when Trump told Chrissy, now go, get on the airplane and leave?
I don't know. I think he was just saying that you could get off the stage, and it just kind of came off.
It was hilarious.
Well, you can leave now. You can
You
get
go,
off.
go get on the plane, go. Get the hell out of here.
At this point, I think the establishment reign is collapsed. It's over. It's where we go next. Well, it's restoring things to a proper order is a very tough sell.
It's bad. Well, I wonder what will happen now. So, I mean, obviously Trump's going to have the most done. Are they going to wring a lot away from him?
What do you mean he's not gonna have enough to run?
He's not having enough delegates when he gets to the convention to take the nomination. I think is what they're thinking. I just like when they
He'll have the most, but not enough.
not enough, right, to win. You have to have over 50%. And I think they're thinking he won't. It's just like with Hillary. If things have gone bad, they also have super delegates in the Democrat
Well,
Party
the thing
and
is
in the
that-
Republican Party.
Well, the thing is that Hillary's going to win by default because of superdelegates, which is rigged, I think. Then why even have primaries at this point?
But Hillary's
Because
winning
No,
the
it
majority of
doesn't
the
matter.
regular delegates.
No,
too.
well, you look at Bernie, like, in a landslide beat her in New Hampshire, but it was 50-50 delegates because of superdelegates. So what's the point of having a primary? Why spend all this money if every person that's given the superdelegates is going to give it to her, and that's what's going to cause her to win? Or at least the tipping, like, more favorable. So
well,
that's
but
what.
she's going to win anyway.
Well, that's what I
I
think.
mean, Bernie's not
That's the
gonna
problem I
take-
have with the super delegate is that these are delegates that aren't up for it. Then why? What's the point of having them? Like, it should be, by the election and the primary, or get rid of the primary and just do
Well,
delegates.
that, a lot of times,
Like super
that's
delegates.
what happens is that the delegates,
Thank you.
even though, like, they say at this time, okay, I'm going to be for Jeb Bush, well then they're not held to that when they get to the convention.
That's true, but still.
So I don't know.
I think the superdelegate system the superdelegate system was put into place because, again, like the electoral college, like they didn't think that most people would be educated enough to make or to vote or whatever, and so it's a similar thing to the electoral college. Instead of just doing popular vote, it's this whole formula that you could have someone that actually wins popular vote that gets more electoral college votes. Like you look at Bush and Gore.
Right, I know. And it's happened several times in the history. But I think the thing with the super delegates, it is a protection by the establishment to keep Trumps out and to keep, okay, here's my beef with Bernie, and you know this, and I struggle with it a lot. I like Bernie a lot. He just shouldn't be running for as a Democratic nominee.
But you don't think that if he ran as an independent, he would split the progressive vote and we would lose? So it's better for him to run as a Democrat because if he was a Democratic nominee...
he's not a Democrat. It's not better for
I think
him.
he's more Democrat than some other people that claim to be Democrats.
He's not a Democrat. He hasn't done anything for the Democratic Party.
He caucuses with the Democratic Party.
He caucuses with them because that's his choice, but to get anything done, but he's not. I mean, he's dissed the Democratic Party.
Well, I diss a lot of things that, I hate it when someone says that they're a Democrat, but they're so moderate that it's like you might as well just because you say Democrat. There's some people that are so moderate that they just claim Democrat because in their district they have more chance to win as a Democrat than they would as a Republican. And they're on that moderate level, which is fine that you're moderate, but don't sit and diss somebody because they've been a Democrat forever, but yet they actually are more Republican than most of the rest of the Democratic Party is.
But that's not what has happened. What my problem is that Bernie has never been a Democrat. He's never done anything for the Democratic Party. He's never raised money for the Democratic Party. He's never helped establish anything with the Democratic Party.
Well, that's the problem with the establishment.
That's why you go as an independent.
But what I don't understand is you are so liberal. Like you are like Bernie and you.
Well, I'm
90%.
Absolutely, 98%. And I might vote for Bernie if he were run as an independent. But I'm not going to vote for him because I feel like he's an opportunist. There's
a lot of people that think that Hillary's an opportunist.
But Hillary's been a Democrat.
And I'm sick. I don't dislike Hillary. I will vote for Hillary. The problem is, I'm sick and tired of her saying, you need to vote for me because I'm a woman and I'll be the first woman president. No! It actually wants to make me not vote for you.
Okay, I will address that too. Because I have thought a lot about this.
It just irritates me that she's playing on that. Like, yes, we all know that it will be historic. And I feel like my generation feel like we're almost, okay, to us it's not an issue because we...
Right,
a woman will be in that position.
Exactly. If you're 30 years old and you figure you're going to live to 80, you have 50 years, you figure, okay, eventually in 50 years, in 300 years of the country, we'll get one woman in. But people my age don't have that same lifespan. And so much like, it really hit me when I saw that little 106-year-old woman who saw Obama, and she was like, never in my life did I think I would see a black president. I think that's how my generation feels like. We feel like because the women aren't standing up and because so many young people are running away from Hillary, although she's been there, she's fought for everything, she's worked so hard, she's done so much.
But there's also a lot of people that feel that there's also a lot of people, and I'm not saying that I agree with them or disagree with them, but feel that she plays to whatever's popular at the moment to stay in the good graces of, like she will. I shouldn't say flip flop because I don't think she does, but she's very meticulous or very careful on her verbiage. and how she
Okay,
states
all right,
it.
and I will address that too, because since the early 90s, late 80s, every time the woman's farted, there's been tons of people that have overseen everything she's done. Everything's been dissected, Bernie, nobody knows shit about him. You can't tell me how many kids Bernie has. You can't tell me how many wives Bernie's had. You can't tell me what jobs Bernie's had. You don't know anything about Bernie. Nothing. But Hillary's been over-scrutinized for decades. And so people think, oh, well, Hillary, blah, 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 and have negative because of that. And yet Bernie, they don't know shit about him. And so, oh, we love Bernie. You don't know. You don't know shit about him.
But Bernie's message has not really changed much since the 80s.
Bernie's message has never changed. He is definitely stuck where he was back in the day. The problem is the people that are supporting him don't understand. Just like with Donald Trump, we're talking about two fringe people and who are on the extremes. And people don't see that Donald Trump is a fascist. And he is. He clearly is. He just doesn't have the military background that most fascist leaders have had. But he's totally a fascist. Bernie definitely is a socialist.
I think I can show a video where you're like, Bernie's not a socialist.
Okay, Bernie is...
He's not a socialist in the traditional term.
He's...
As where you think of like Mussolini
Right.
for socialism.
Right.
Or like that era of socialism.
But what I'm saying is that most people that are jumping on the Bernie bandwagon...
But I think my generation don't associate... When he says he's a socialist, I don't think my generation associate him with that level of...
Because your generation doesn't know what socialism... Your generation doesn't know what Bernie stands for.
I think I pretty much know what Bernie stands for. A more like Scandinavian or more Eastern or Western European
and
mentality.
That's something Josh and I were talking about. It's like we're.
But why can't we join the rest of the developed? Why can't we join the rest of the developed world when it comes to basic social programs? I'm not saying that.
And I agree that we should. I'm not disagreeing with that. My disagreement with Bernie is truly just one thing.
Because he's running as a Democrat.
He should not be running as a Democrat.
Then you're a one-issue voter.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that's... Bernie is an opportunist.
I have more than one thing that I don't like about Obama. I have more than one thing that I don't like about Hillary. I have more than one thing I don't like.
That's what makes me... Because if Bernie would go and start this fire... and start a new party, it would be better for us as Americans, I think. I think we're stuck in this two-party system. I don't enjoy it. I would prefer to see us have more parties. And so I wish that Bernie would. Because he's talked badly about the Democratic Party in the past.
He's called Democrats out on their inconsistencies.
But
Which I think it's why shouldn't you have somebody that speak out and says, well, you stand and say that you're a progressive or you believe this, but yet you go and you sign bills or you vote for bills that are contrary to what you publicly profess.
But he's done that.
When?
I mean, he has voted for things that he has said he disagreed. Well, especially military guns. There's things
he's compromised on a lot of stuff, but he says that he compromised. He doesn't sit and say, well, this is the best bill ever. He says, you don't get...
Nobody does, though. That's not... I mean, I just disagree with you on that.
There's a difference in compromising and selling your position as, well, this is, whatever...
Well, I just think that familiarity breeds contempt. And definitely everybody knows everything about Hillary. And they don't know anything about Bernie.
But there is a danger in people not voting because it's Hillary.
And that is a problem because people should vote.
That is a problem because we might end up with Trump as a president because people are just like, well, I don't really like Hillary that much, so I'm just not going to vote.
Well, that is, but the thing is...
That's how Democrats are.
Because there were people that voted for Ralph Nader or Ross Perot or all these other people that ran. And Bernie is an opportunist. When he called the Democrat Party, He said, well, Democrats, they're just opportunists and all this stuff, and he talked shit about them. And now he's the biggest opportunist of all. He comes running in last minute going, I want to be president. Take me on your boat. No, that's not how it works. That is not fair to life. That's not what you do.
That's how our political system works.
No.
You don't win as an independent.
No, well, he's not going to win probably as a Democrat either. And that is what he's trying to do, is he's trying to have a voice in the platform of the Democratic Party, because he doesn't have a party to be with.
Well, maybe the Democratic Party in the Clinton years and in the 90s have become too moderate that we've lost our progressive foundation.
I disagree with that.
After Reagan, this country went so far to the right that the Democrats were, moderate Democrats were what Republicans were in like the 50s, 60s, and 70s. If you look at the policies and where the Democratic Party and the progressive movement wanted to go in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, it's where Bernie is. Like you said, that's fringe, but that's where that's where the party of Kennedy that built the space program, and it's the Reagan years that went so far pendulum swing that the rest of everybody did.
I agree.
So
you
can't go that far to the right and then be that extreme. You have to you have to adjust. Right. But it's time for us to also adjust back. Instead of playing back to where we were in 1996.
But Obama has pushed us way. Obama has gotten so much more accomplished.
He's gotten a lot done considering that Congress wouldn't work with him. But he's also a lot more moderate on things than what I would like. I wish he would be a lot more aggressive on issues.
I don't know. I think he has moved the position. And again, I think this is a difference of history for me. Like, I know how hard it is for one person to move. If you think Bernie's going to get elected and then be able to get anything through the Congress,
no, I'm not saying that just because Bernie's elected that anything's going to be done. You have to vote in representatives in Congress that are going to work with the president. It doesn't matter who the president is, Bernie or Hillary.
But that's not
Hillary's
historically what happened.
Listen, they have been beating on Hillary since 2008.
They have been beating on Hillary since 1980.
Do you think this Congress is going to do anything? It doesn't matter if it's Bernie or Hillary. This Congress isn't going to do shit unless it's a Republican.
I mean,
that's not a fair statement to say. Well, Bernie won't get anything done. Well, Hillary won't get anything done either, because it doesn't matter what Congress.
I disagree, because at least she understands the roads better.
They will play the same card as they did with Obama. It doesn't matter. We will say no. Well, he's done a lot also through forcing things through.
Exactly.
But you don't think Bernie won't be able to do this? If Obama was able to do things, you don't think Bernie or Hillary would be able to force them?
Hillary would be able to force something.
But to say that Hillary will be able to work with them, I think Republicans will be more willing to work and compromise with Bernie than Hillary just because they don't like Hillary.
But Bernie's saying he's not willing to compromise.
He compromises on every fucking bill he writes.
I don't know.
Because if Bernie had his way, we would be in a extremely progressive liberal country, but he doesn't, and he realizes that he has his position. He speaks for the people that believe in him, but you also have to compromise, and he's willing to do that. He's compromised on every bill.
I don't know.
You can't be as liberal as he is and not and be.
But he's not as liberal as he is on everything. I mean, he's been very pro-military, very pro-gun rights. I mean, he's not.
I'm not against gun rights. I think we need background checks, and he's people are not fair to him when it comes to his position on guns, because he's not coming out hardcore and saying what they want him to say. He represents a very rural state.
Right. He doesn't live. He lives in a very rural, white, safe state.
Yeah.
He does.
But he's never said that we don't need background checks.
He has no clue what it's like to live in other places.
I'm pretty sure he's been in D.C. that's pretty diverse.
Right. I don't know. I do agree with you. I do agree with Bernie. I definitely, when you take the test, I'm with Bernie. if Bernie would run as an independent, I would like him a lot. But he dissed the Democrat Party. He doesn't stand by them, and yet here he comes and wants to take advantage of their machine. And that, to me, is not ethical. That's my problem with Bernie. I don't think he's an ethical person.
Oh, really?
Because
Really?
of what? Yes, that's my problem. My
You
basic
think he's
point-
unethical?
Because
That is
he
a
is-
bunch of bullshit.
Because he's trying to come in on the Democratic Party.
Okay, so one
He
thing that you
needs to
don't
come.
like makes someone unethical, then that means that every other politician that is a Democrat is way unethical.
No,
Oh my god.
no.
That logic, Hillary Clinton saying, well, I'm a woman, you need to vote for me, that's unethical because that's playing the fucking cheat card.
No,
I don't ever remember Barack Obama saying you need to vote for me because I'm black. Do you ever recall Barack Obama saying you need to vote for me because I'm black?
I know.
But Hillary has said you need to vote for me because I'm black. That qualifies me for the job.
No, that's
Yeah,
not what
that
she
is- that's
said. She
cheap.
said it qualified her for the
No.
job because she's a woman. Are you sure that's
She
the
says
qual-
vote for me because I'm a woman. If I need to get video clips, I can do video clips.
But what I'm saying is that you added because that makes me qualified for the job.
Yes.
Is that what she said?
Yes.
She said because I'm a woman, I'm qualified for
Well,
the
she-
job. Or did she say
I'm
I
as
am a
qual-
woman who is qualified for a job? I mean, I don't know.
That's cheap.
I'm just saying that I'm not happy that Bernie's running as a Democrat. That's all I'm saying.
But to say that he's unethical.
I think it is an unethical
Just because
thing.
you disagree with him taking. I don't think that he wanted to run as a Democrat because that's. I think he ran as a Democrat because that's the only chance that you potentially have.
Right,
We
he's
will
an
never
opportunist. He's a total opportunist. Yes, I agree with you.
It's not opportunism when that's the system we have. We have a two-party system.
But if he can light everybody's butt on fire, he can win as an independent. He doesn't have to come in and rape at parties.
I don't think he's raping a party. I think he's
Infrastructure.
actually revitalizing a party that's dying because of
Well,
pragmaticism. Oh, well, I'm a progressive that gets shit done. No, you
Well,
settle.
We'll see. We'll see what
You
happens.
settle.
We'll see what happens. I just think that it's.
You don't win an election by saying, well, that won't ever happen, so we have to no, you don't win elections that way. You don't inspire people to enact change by saying, well, yeah, that's a good idea, but it's never going to happen.
I don't think that
She
is true. I think though that you do have to realize that you have to take steps. I mean,
baby steps is yes,
Hillary learned when she tried to put through help.
but that's not how you win. You don't say, well, yeah, that's never going to happen in our lifetime, so we just
Okay, so are we just saying that a resume doesn't matter? That
yes,
all
because the thing is, it's not at this point. The system is so rigged. We're not actually a democracy anymore. Laws get passed.
we've never been a democracy. We're a republic.
Well, even a republic, laws get passed because lobbies spend money.
Look who's showing up tonight! Our bartender is here.
So the whole system has to be changed. And having a resume of the same old isn't going to change that.
Well,
Hillary has a lot of
mean-
potential, but she's playing it too safe. And my generation doesn't want safe. They want change.
there's one on the bar that I'm using now.
Why the fuck do you think we voted for Barack Obama? Because we wanted change. And we would have got change had Democrats went out and voted and we didn't lose the Senate.
Well, and that's a generational thing too. Is the young people get enthused, but then they
Had
don't
we kept-
stick with it.
had
And
we
God,
kept-
if they had kept, if the young people would have kept enthusiasm, but the attention span's too short to stick with it and say we've got to get there. They vote one person in and they expect that one person to do everything, and that's not how it works.
But he's doing it, he's acting,
You can't just vote in a president and say, I want this to do, and then not vote in the people that will
I
support
agree
him.
with that.
I know. So that's the problem. That's why when you get these people who are shooting stars,
Bernie is not a shooting star. Bernie doesn't say that I can do these. He
Well,
says this is what I believe in and this is what I
Thank
stand for.
you very
But he says
much.
he also says that we have to change the system and we have to hold the people in Washington accountable. Hillary's not saying, oh well, we need to change the Senate and it's I'm qualified and I can do this, I can do that.
now you definitely have two different things. I mean, you have somebody who's running.
It doesn't
on
matter who
board.
the fuck the president is. If we don't change the Senate and Congress, nothing's gonna change.
But I mean, what I'm saying is you have two different candidates in the Democratic Party. You do have Bernie, who is a visionary and idea man, whatever.
But I don't think
And
his
then you
ideas
have-
are that abstract. They work everywhere else in the world.
And I agree with you on that. I don't think they are either, but I'm saying. Or then you have Hillary, who's running as a resume candidate. That she's done and been there and done all these things. And that's what I think is interesting, because I think that you and I are the generational differences. That I think that what you've done and what you've accomplished does have value. And that is important, and that a resume does matter. And, I think that you are hoping that this ideal person
Maybe
will be
Hillary's
able to bring-
overqualified
Yeah, well, most
because of
women
her
are.
expensive or because of her experience. And it
Most
has
women
nothing
are.
to do with her gender.
Oh, it's because she's white. I forgot. I'm just teasing. No, but I mean, I do think that Hillary.
Maybe
just,
she's overqualified. Maybe she can't bring a
well,
fresh
maybe
perspective.
Trump is
she-
underqualified, but that doesn't matter because those are going to be
the thing
two.
is that Hillary's not going to bring a fresh perspective to it because she's been in it for so long. It's not going to change. The system will not change under Hillary Clinton. Do I think she'll be a good president? Yes. Do I think she'll keep us safe? Yes. Do I think the economy will grow? Yes. Do I think the system will change the way it needs to change? No.
But the thing is
I don't think that we will get the advances that we need under Hillary Clinton. If Hillary Clinton becomes president, and I hope she won't be a one-term president, 8 years. So then you're looking at projectively Julian Castro, who's my generation. He's also more representative of the demographic of where our country's going. It will be another decade before we start actually making the progress that we should be doing. It's going to be, I feel like, 2 little baby steps. I don't think she'll be aggressive enough. I wish she would, and I hope I'm wrong.
I don't so know.
I like her, I do, and I don't know why people think that I don't like her. I just don't
Because
think
you
she's...
took her bumper sticker off your truck.
Because I don't think she's aggressive enough.
Well, and we'll see. But I mean, I think that she is going to end up being the Democratic nominee. It looks that way at this point. She's won many delegates already. And I mean, I think she will end up being the nominee.
I wonder what it would have been like if Joe had ran. I think he would have won.
White
feel like-
man, good chance.
No, I feel it has nothing. Why is it always fucking race and gender with you? Your gender, it's like reverse, like sexism.
Nah, I'm just being a smart ass.
Joe Biden is a perfect mix between
but
Hillary
if
and
you
Bernie.
look- If you look at Joe Biden's great, but if you look at the wall of presidents, come on, white man, come on, it's funny. You don't have to get offended by it. It's funny. How many gay men are out there?
I don't know, at least 1, 2.
More
Buchanan.
than women. More than women. I'm just saying. It's just like, I think in my lifetime, I would like to see a woman president.
I think we all would like to see one woman president.
Right, but
I
you've
don't
got a
wanna-
lot longer to deal
I
with
don't
it.
want to just vote for a woman just because she's a woman.
I'm not voting for a woman just because she's a woman. I'm voting for a woman because she's the most
But you
qualified
bring
candidate
up-
running.
Well,
I have said over and over and over again, she is definitely of every candidate that ran on 19 Republicans and on 27 Democrats. She's the most qualified, best resume of any, bar none. You can't argue that. She has the best resume.
I guess that she might be overqualified.
Well, if you've been saying to be overqualified for president of the United States, what the fuck job do you think they should go for?
Retire. Enjoy the rest of your life. She's been in public servitude for 20 plus years.
And how long has Bernie been?
He's been at least 25 years.
So he needs to get fucking retired.
No, but his perspective is fresh.
No, his perspective is not fresh. He's
It's
had
been
the same
consistent.
consistent. You can't have consistent freshness in the same sentence. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's fresh because it's not the typical establishment
It's
point
fresh
of view.
because he had it in 1960. He's been a socialist all his life. He's never
I love
been.
how it's a socialist when you want to diss him.
No,
But when
he
I
was
say
a
he's a socialist,
socialist party. He was a member of the Socialist
there's
Party.
nothing wrong with socialism.
There is nothing wrong with socialism. Some of my best countries are socialist countries. I love them. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that he has never been a Democrat. He should not be running as a Democrat. That's all I'm saying. He's not a Democrat. He should be running as who he is. He should be true to himself. He should run as he is. He shouldn't be changing himself.
I don't think he is changing himself at all.
Well, he's running as a Democrat. He's not a Democrat.
Do you think Donald Trump has a problem? Say it's Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton.
That just makes me crazy.
Attacking Hillary Clinton as a
That just drives me nuts. He shouldn't be running.
It drives me nuts that Hillary says I'm a woman and that's why you need to vote for me. That actually kind of makes me not want to vote for her.
Well, then you're just not understanding how important what she's done is.
Now,
You don't
I understand how important it is. I'm a very big feminist. But I don't believe that just because of your gender makes... That to me is cheap. That's like saying vote for me because I'm black or vote for me because I'm Latino or Asian.
Or white man, or a
It's
socialist, or...
It's cheap.
I mean, come on.
You vote for somebody because of their principles.
I
Because
agree
what
with
they
that.
believe
I
in.
do agree with that. Totally.
And do I think
And
that
you
do I
also
think that
vote
Hillary's
for
been
them.
a great advocate for me and my life? Yes, I think that she has advocated well beyond what should be expected for a politician. But I also think that it's cheap that she's playing that game.
Well, I think you have to think.
And I think
Put it
it's
into
cheap. And I think
perspective.
it's cheap that she doesn't own her relationship with Wall Street. To sit and say in the debate that yes, she represented New York during September 11th, and that's what she like. Really, really, just sit and say yes. I have a close relationship with Wall Street. Yes, I understand that in the last 20 plus years the economy has gone through ups and downs. Yes, I understand that people have a disenfranchised look on corporate America and investment bankers, but I'm going to use my connections in Wall Street to come to a common sense reform. Don't sit and try to throw it off, well, I'm going to be tough on Wall Street, but go and get $200,000 for speaking for 5 minutes at Goldman Sachs. Or whatever it may be.
Okay, but so...
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, but
so
so
don't
we're
be
saying-
cheap, own it, and use it as a strength, and say, yes, because of my good relationship, I have a foot in to go in and negotiate and actually make lasting, sustainable change.
But don't you think that is what she
No, I
was
don't.
saying?
No, not at all.
I don't know.
Anytime Wall Street's brought up, she kicks the can.
I don't know. I think she has said what
No.
she has done. I do. I still know. I don't know. But anyway, I just am here to say that Bernie should be running as who he is and not be a chameleon trying to take advantage of somebody else's strength.
I think it's awfully. More people would say that Hillary's more of a chameleon than Bernie.
Then why is Bernie running as a Democrat?
Why is it that Hillary won't acknowledge her relationship with Wall Street or?
Well, I mean, one, everything Hillary has ever done is known.
And that's why people find her disingenuous, is because it's always the same political scripted talk. I don't think that she's being deceitful, but when she opens her mouth, you don't know if she's really saying it or if somebody wrote it for her.
No, here's the thing is,
And
but this
nobody
is why
likes
you're
that.
not putting yourself in her shoes. Because you don't know what
But
it
Hillary
is
can't
for
relate to me.
every A that she's ever said has been dissected over the last 35, 40 years. That's why you can't relate to her. And that's why she has to be so measured. You're not showing any empathy for what she has gone through. You're judging her too harshly without understanding how harshly she's been judged.
Hillary's 1-6, Benny's 1-2.
You don't know what it's like to have been in her shoes.
No. I don't know.
Everything she's done, everything.
But that
she's
doesn't
said.
necessarily mean that she's the only one that's qualified to be president.
No, but she is definitely the one with the best resume. She is. Out of all of them, she has the best resume. Anyway. Well, I agree, we'll disagree, and I agree my candidate will be the Democrat nominee. Because she's the only Democrat running.
You ever not? I gotta interrupt.
You disappoint me.
You disappointed me. That's what I said. I've been wanting to have this argument with you, but I haven't.
It's not an argument. I just think that you are being cheap. I think you're being petty and cheap.
I think I'm being.
You may think
genuine.
I'm being petty because I think Hillary's using the gender card.
I think I'm being genuine. That I think that it's wrong for somebody to come in
But
and
he's
take
not.
advantage of. Yes, he's a total opportunist. Total. Even you have said he's running in the Democratic.
I don't think
primary
that's being
because
disingenuous.
It's
I think that's the
opportunist.
that's the only pathway to do.
Right. So he's going to take the path to winning rather than stand by his principle that he's not a Democrat. Even though he's talked shit about Democrats. About the Democratic Party, actually.
Well, every fucking Republican talks shit about every other fucking Republican.
Right, but Bernie, we're supposed to say, is better. I mean,
He
Bernie,
is because he has like courage of conviction and he doesn't
you don't
bend.
even know what Bernie has. You don't know Bernie. That's what I'm saying. None of you
How do
know
you not?
Bernie.
How do you say that I don't know Bernie?
Because you don't. Everybody has this view of what Bernie is because Bernie won't tell anybody what he is. He doesn't talk about his personal life. He doesn't talk about anything.
He does talk about his personal life.
What do you know about him?
Well, he talks about his wife, his kids, his grandkids.
How many kids does he have?
I don't know, 5.
What are their names?
Just because the Clintons have one fucking daughter named Chelsea that grew up in the public
I'm
eye.
talking about Donald Trump's kids. Because I bet you can say none of their names.
Actually, I can't. He's got Junior and
You can't.
some other girl. I don't know.
They're not Trump though, are they? His real name's not Trump, is it?
Trump. We're loving the Trump. No, I'm just saying, that's the problem. Bernie's not been vetted. If Bernie took the nomination and the Republicans went after him,
But the truth
They
is, it
have
doesn't
a
matter
lot.
if it was Mickey Mouse on the Democratic ticket. We would vote for Mickey Mouse.
no.
I love that we're fighting over the details, but it's like, it doesn't matter.
Well,
who-
we agree, but that's the thing is, but I would have voted for a Republican maybe. I have voted for Republicans. I have.
I did in my ignorant youth.
So, I voted for Republicans that I know personally for different offices locally.
You're out.
If the
Can
Mega,
I interrupt?
What am
Just
I
break
out
the
of?
ice, literally. Do you know your ice maker only made that much ice the whole night?
Are we
Since yesterday.
through?
It's no more ice in there.
Shade.
I think something's wrong with your ice maker.
There is something wrong
Or
with
the
your
water
ice maker.
going into your ice maker.
It's frozen. I don't know, but I mean, we have enough for a cocktail. Or two. No, you have one too, but I'm the same. Oh, I know what time it is.
Look how blurry we are.
I know what time it is. Will you have one too, man?
What?
This
No.
fake stuff.
Oh god.
I'll make you a line.
Look how blurry we are.
Not too much, not too much.
We're blurry. We're in
That is
standard
tasty
depth.
though, not gonna
You
lie.
want one? Try it. Oh, I
Oh,
have a
hell no.
half a
I don't
sip.
drink that shit.
You can't take a shot of Bud Light.
I'm not taking a shot. I gotta drive home. I got shit to do tomorrow.
Oh, you're like shit. He's mad at me, man.
I'm closing on a house tomorrow.
Tomorrow? That's so exciting.
10 o'clock in the
Matt is
morning.
gonna be a homeowner soon. Yay!
That'll be awesome.
10 o'clock
We're
tomorrow.
excited.
Are you scared?
We can't wait to go
No,
see the
I'm
house
ready.
and start knocking walls.
Exactly.
I'll come with a sledgehammer.
Ain't
We got that.
yes.
7 races still to be called.
7 races still to be called.
But anyway, you guys go to
Um,
bomb.com.
We're getting to a fist fight over this one. And the thing is, I agree with you, Matt, that we don't really disagree about very much. And we don't disagree about this that much. But I had to make my stand. Because you've been pissing me off.
Because I took off my Hillary sticker.
Yeah. He swings whichever way the wind blows. He's
I do
like
not swing
loyal.
whichever the wind
You are
blows.
loyal.
Listen, principle is worth more than loyalty to me. If Hillary would be a little bit more ballsy.
Are you kidding me? This is a woman who has been in the forefront of
And
so
she's playing it
many
too safe.
things. And now you want to say she's not ballsy? Hillary Clinton isn't ballsy?
She has big balls.
I'm talking giant ass balls.
She needs to be more more. Not as she's playing it too moderate for primary.
No, she is moderate.
Too moderate.
He rolled his eyes at me. Did you see that? He just rolled his eyes.
They probably can't see it because it's in standard definition.
I'm just saying, you're
How many
wrong.
people are watching now?
None.
One, us.
I'm saying you're wrong and I'm right. That's all I'm saying. I'm the talent.
It's because of your name.
I was born right, by the way. I was.
You know, I'm a Gemini. I'm flexible enough to let you think that you have center stage.
I'm Aries. I'm an Aries. I know I have center stage.
Let you think you have it.
Yeah. Who's the talent?
Andy's the talent.
Andy's the bartender.
Did you ever call Comcast and see if they would come out and see if you
No.
could get it?
What?
I don't know what call anyone.
I messaged Comcast and said, hey, I live at this address. I tried to get high-speed internet here one time, and they said that I couldn't do it because I was too far away.
Comcast doesn't do it here.
Well, they said that her address, they're like, we can't. And she's like, well, that's what they said until they came out, and you're like, you're 30 feet too far. I'm like, then lay the fucking line.
We don't get we have
No,
Bright House.
it's
Oh, that's what I mean, Bright House.
It's not because of the line. It's because the signal past 8,000 feet fails.
Then they need to put something else here.
For one house, they won't do it though. That's
Really?
my
Here,
They make
no, they
so
will do
much
it because
money.
listen, the value of these 2 lots here, or 3 lots. If you ever sold this and someone came in and I built a multi-billion-dollar house, sure as shit, they're gonna put in fucking high-speed internet there. So you're not being. There's absolutely no reason why they won't do it. Why they shouldn't do it.
And you're signing a contract and making they're gonna make a ton of money.
Ow.
Who do you have right now? CenturyLink.
Plugged in.
I had CenturyLink.
Yeah,
first.
Plugged
it's
in,
dial-up.
it was 9 megabytes per
It's
second.
dial-up.
9.
Dial-up.
I have 150.
Remember
I
that?
have 150 megabytes per second.
What?
I plugged it in and it went up to 9.
What?
How
Tell
much
me.
do you pay?
It's only like $60 a month.
Bullshit.
Who do you have?
Bright House.
There's no way. I have internet at $60 a month, but I don't have a
Am
package.
I going to
with
shop all
everything.
by
I don't
myself?
do a damn shot, biz. These people piss me
Damn
off.
pussies.
Because if he gets
The-
that for
the
$60
shot
a month,
glasses
I'm
are
gonna be
down
really
there.
pissed off.
I'm really pissed off. The shop
That
glasses
one,
are down
no.
there.
I have
Do you see them in
150
a box?
megabytes per second. There's no lag time at my house. You can stream up to 16 devices.
I wish I could have your internet.
Not a full one.
Well, even if it was 30 megabytes
That's
per
pretty good.
second.
You gave me more than her.
I'm gonna call them and be like, you
Okay,
need to come and
he's
fix
an
this.
X. The X's and
No.
I'm gonna call Bright House and be
I don't
like,
have-
she needs, like, you need to fix it.
I don't have my.
We have a
Oh,
business.
right.
I don't have
We
my
have
MacBook.
we have a YouTube channel that we need to
I got a spare
broadcast.
one. I got a spare one right there.
They won't charge you to come
Are you
out and
ready?
look.
Cheers.
But I'm not going to shoot it.
I'm shooting this shit.
Okay. Cheers, folks. Another tequila down the hatch. We need to say goodnight.
We do. We have been streaming for like 3 hours.
That's not bad at all.
That's really. You better bring me another one. Let's get him one.
I'm not drinking one. You can drink mine.
I hate tequila.
I love that.
And that's good.
Not too much. Not too much.
And
Okay,
that's
that's
well
good,
on
that's
a
good.
counter.
Oh, it's all
What are
right.
you
I
doing
pulled
with
it
them?
away.
Uh,
Okay.
try
Where's
it.
yours? Where's
Stick your
yours?
tongue in it.
Just put a.
I think your whole life would change if you had Pfizer in it.
Oh.
My whole life would at all.
Oh, speaking of, I got an antenna, and then I'm going to get rid of cable, period, and just do the
Yeah,
HD
Oh,
And then the Netflix and the
Well,
Amazon Prime and
Hulu.
Huma.
Huma.
I'm gonna do some Huma.
We don't have cable.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
y'all
going to
get
do
rid of it.
because I'm going to do. Well, I like to have the
What do you
local
watch Corey
channels.
on Hulu?
Hulu.
We got the Hulu without commercials.
Hula
and so
hoops.
we used to do before Hulu had commercials. We would do the DVR because I wanted to fast forward through commercials. Now we pay extra for Hulu to not have
That's the
commercials.
But commercials are the
Looks
greatest
so
thing
nice.
ever. Did you not watch the Super Bowl?
Oh my God.
TV has a.
Odie.
Alright, so guys, we gotta say goodnight. And are we gonna cut this to a shoot? You know what I'm saying?
A shot?
Are you gonna cut it down and make it a show?
It's already on there. It
Nobody's gonna
records.
sit there and watch 3 hours.
No, but
Okay,
whatever.
alright.
They see that we did a live stream.
Hey.
They're like, oh, they have a live
Hey.
stream.
Hey! You know,
No one's gonna watch it. Look how blurry that is. I'd be like, I'm drunk just watching it.
It may not be that blurry.
I always think my glasses are dirty. Alright, next time we'll do the live stream in your house.
Okay, if we do live stream, we can do it from my house.
Your
I have-
house.
Because we're only gonna do live stream on like important nights. Like
So
we
we'll-
do Super Tuesday.
So
'cause
we'll
it's-
just bring out the cart.
we can.
I need a cart.
You know what? In my new house, I'll have a fire pit. We can do live stream outside.
Awesome.
I think you should make one of your rooms a studio.
Well, I would if my house was gonna be bigger.
This,
I could do like an outdoor bar area and then have like a, like by the fire pit, have like a bar and then have like
Here we
bottles,
go.
even if it's empty. Fill it with water.
We would
Like
never have empty bottles. What are you talking about? We do
There
have
is
fake
all
shots.
because you
This
don't want
is
to leave like
tequila.
bottles out all the time.
This is tequila. Okay, I forgot what we gotta say
it
now.
has to be mobile.
Alright, so.
Or I could just have something that closes and locks when no one's home.
Well, you just don't want them to get hot like that.
Yeah, it ruins your liquor. Really does. Alright, so.
Well, we just
That's
won't have
That's experience.
we just won't
Alright.
have this many bottles.
He-
We'll just get some and put it out on a. Well, I'll build a bar out back by the fire pit and have a little.
Just roll the card out.
Oh my God!
I
No,
love
because
me some cart.
it says the brand on the side.
No, all you gotta do is put.
We'll put
You
it.
did close the door on that side.
Yeah, put real bottles of liquor in it. Big bottles. And then just make drinks out of it.
I love that beautiful cart. I gotta get me one. When Jason said
Next time they have a sale, we'll
Tell
fly up
me.
and we'll drive up. Or
Okay.
we'll drive up for the night. We can stay there.
I want one
in
too.
Atlanta for the night.
And I'll pay you guys whatever to drive it.
Next time we'll just drive up and we'll go
we'll
for
have
like
a party.
night.
Woo! We'll go to Swing Richards. Woo! Have more smoking.
She's like swinging willies.
Singing Willies.
Alright, so
Thank you for joining us for our very rough first live stream.
Awesome first live stream.
Super Tuesday.
and our biggest argument on screen ever.
Because it was raw, uncutted.
Uncutted.
Uncircumcised.
Uncut.
Raw and
Ain't no Jews
uncircumcised.
here.
Well, that's not completely true.
We're right about that. But ain't nobody gonna cut no
So,
nobody. Ooh.
Here's to more live streams.
More live streams for Plastered Politics. It was a good night.
It was. And remember to drink
And
vote
responsibly. Because this is Plastered Politics. Cheers.
Look at this twat.
Now you make me be a pussy.
Me too.
You almost have tequila coming out of my nose.
For the first time.
That's your favorite word. That's Amy's favorite word.
Twat. Alright, here, cheers.
Let's try
That's
this
right,
again. Alright,
are we ready?
Go.
Go. Okay, wait, let me have a practice sip. I need one practice sip, please.
Alright. No one look at me.
No one look at me.
We can't look at
Hey,
each
when
other.
are the lighting tracks coming? Did you really buy that?
I did.
Alright,
I
we
know
gotta
my
just do
phone
it.
takes-
Ready? Go.
Whoa! I like this new tequila. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I like the new tequila. Whew, it's delicious.
So you really got track lighting. for
Yeah, we
that.
got tracks coming for the lights. So that
Oh,
we
we'll
can not
be able to put that on the track.
We'll put
too.
that. So 2 of the lights are gonna be on the track.
Well, we can do 3 because
And
it's
then
a
I'll
box,
have to-
isn't it?
Yeah, but I only have 2 things.
It doesn't matter.
2 scissor things that hold the. So then we have to put
Who are
one
you
up.
censoring?
Yeah, but we can get
I
another.
don't know what's going on with it.
We can get another thing that if there's 4 tracks like a box, you can put.
Well, I
another
don't think
one.
we'll put. I think we'll put 2 and 2. I don't think we'll do. I don't think I'm gonna do it all.
Well, we can hang the light.
Or 2.
Well, we'll have to get like little
maybe
hooks
2
because
and
we'll have to run
1 and
extension
1.
cords.
You didn't think about that problem.
Well,
There's a light source way up yonder. I mean, there's electricity up there.
it'll be nice because then it won't. You won't have to move anything.
Yeah, let's knock another hole in the wall.
Put a light fixture on the scene.
No, do not knock any hole in any wall that you don't know what's behind
Oh my gosh. So guys, I told you we were redoing the studio, and we have. But when we started knocking out the wall, in the plans it didn't show that there was a shit pipe. And guess what? There was a shit pipe. And guess what? We managed to poke a hole in one of the pipes. So we had some issues. That's why our studio rehaul has taken us a little bit of time.
But it
we're
looks
getting there.
amazing.
It's
does
getting
look good.
there. I gotta finish. I gotta get the new paint and do that.
And a beer fridge.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I saw beer fridge today at Home Depot when I was looking.
Thinking about it, but we're getting
So
there.
what's your birthday? We can all buy you a beer fridge.
But then we gotta decide what to do with that damn fridge.
That
'Cause
was
we
cool
gotta
fit
have
under
that-
there, won't it? Under that one?
But it will fit under, but it sticks out like 5 inches. That's what she said.
Plus, it may get too hot in that closed in.
That's what she said.
But I don't know. The hotel things are always in the hot little compartment. It's fine. There's no
That's what he said.
Not often.
All right, you gotta turn that off.
I gotta turn this off. Mary,
Bye. Good night, darlings.